Nothing, at least on this earth, is perfect. You know, I love cars, man. I love gadgets. I've been through a lot of brand spanking new, really nice cars over the last 10 years, but inevitably there's always something about those cars, at least one thing with each one of them that just, you know, like my current one has just a little sound in the door. It just drives me crazy because it's brand new and it shouldn't be there. But I know if I take it in and I try to have them fix that little knocking sound, that they'll take the car apart when they put it back together, I'll have two knocking sounds. So I just learned to live with it, right? And the last car I had did a funny thing when you lean the seat back. It did kind of a creaking sound, almost like the seat felt loose. And the car that I had before that rode just a little bit too stiff. So whenever you go over bumps, like, it felt like a skateboard going over. And I could do this with every vehicle I've owned, right? And then have you ever noticed that, you know, you get something new and you know, and you just love everything, but there's one or two things that are just not quite right or just not the way that you like to have them, right? Well, here's what I need you to know. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. In fact, overwhelmingly, whether it's relationships, whether it's new gadgets, whether it's your car, whether it's your job, your business, 80% of it you will just absolutely love about it. You'll love 80% of everything about that. And 20% will be lacking in some way, shape, or form, right? Every one of us has things about our partner or our spouse that just drive us crazy, right? Or things about our job that we just love every aspect of it, but there's this one piece of it that we just truly don't enjoy. Or there's something about our business that just drives us crazy. It's that thorn in your side every single month. Here's what you need to know. Nothing is perfect. The trap that some folks fall into is they forget to be grateful for the 80%. They forget to recognize that they got 80% of everything they could ever want out of this relationship or this job or this business or whatever the case might be. And because they forget about the 80%, they focus on the 20% that they don't like, or the 20% that's not perfect, or the 20% that's not exactly the way that they would have it in a perfect world. And they become discontented because of the 20%. And so what do? They leave and they go looking for the 20%. What's fascinating is they may find the 20% somewhere else. But whatever it is they find, whether it's a different partner, different spouse, different job, different occupation, is going to be lacking 20% in some other area. Are you guys getting this? Nothing is perfect. So how do we combat this natural tendency to look at the things that we don't have or the things that are not perfect about a relationship or a job or a business? And the answer is to count your blessings. Every morning, every evening, think about all the great things about your marriage or the great things about your kids or the great things about your lifestyle or your job or your business, and focus on those. If you just can't seem to find any to focus on, well, you might really be in the wrong relationship or the wrong business. But if 80% of everything is just right, then guess what? You're probably not going to ever find perfect. So if you leave behind something that's perfect for you to try to find something that's perfect all the way around, you may spend your whole life looking and leaving behind the perfect relationship or the perfect business or the perfect job, because nothing is perfect. So count your blessings, be grateful, and take a hard look at all the things in your life that are right. What's going to happen is that's going to increase your level of happiness. And it's been shown that feelings of happiness, feelings of gratitude, release chemicals in your body that elevate your self-esteem, that elevate your confidence, and all these things make you more likable. They make you more attractive to other people, and that opens up more doors, and that brings in more success, which makes you more happy, which amplifies those results, and you create an uphill spiral of goodness for yourself and your life when you begin to spend your time and energy focusing on the things that are right in your world, instead of always in search of the missing 20%. And that's the dose, guys. Make it a great week.